Welcome back. As the festive season approaches, the Roads Authority is gearing up to keep things running smoothly on our public roads during a time that's known for increased traffic and activity. Joining us on the line today to discuss the RA's plans is the Corporate Communications Manager at the Roads Authority, Hileni Fillemon. Very good morning to you, Hileni, and thank you so much for making time to join us.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me.
Much obliged. Hileni, the festive season is almost here. What kind of road safety awareness campaigns can we expect during that period?
Okay, Jonas, as usual, the Road Authority will once again join forces with all other key stakeholders in the road safety fraternity to ensure visibility on our roads and to ensure that road users comply with road safety. Obviously, we are going to increase the number of roadblocks. You'll see more traffic officers on the road. We also have a law enforcement division under the Road Authority, so we will be on the roads as well. We've actually already started with our festive season campaign. We have started with roadworthy testing on our mobile vehicle testing station in towns where there's no fully flagged native office. And we have also teamed up with law enforcement agencies to just start educating people about road safety. We have been joined by the Namibian police in the regions and the municipal traffic officers. About 2 weeks ago, we were in the south at Batani and Aranos. This week, we are at Kudankuru, and then we'll move to Helaunafidi and Hendiswe. So basically, just to ensure that everybody understands that road safety is everybody's responsibility, and we have to ensure that we reduce the number of accidents on our roads this festive season.
We know that during the festive season, the road that leads to the northern regions and also going to the coast are some of the most busiest routes. But are there any other routes where you'll be focusing more in terms of monitoring and patrolling?
No, obviously we are going to be present on all the roads, but then there are some critical roads where we just continue to experience a high number of accidents, especially the roads to the coast, the roads from Okahanja to the northern towns. So, but then all roads are critical, and we will make sure that every road is treated the same, and we are visible on every road.
Hileni, have there been any road repairs or upgrades completed in preparation for the holiday traffic that road users should be aware of?
Not in preparation for the holiday season per se. However, we have a couple of roads that are ongoing. I'm sure the public have noticed that the Windhoek to Okahanja dual carriageway has been completed and it's open to traffic. We are also busy with the road from Windhoek to the Osiaputako Airport Road, but we are doing it, it's a new road that we are constructing, so the normal traffic, the normal road is not affected. However, there's one road that I want to zoom in on, and it's the Usakos Karibab Road. We started construction or the upgrading of that road this year, and road works are still ongoing. During the construction period, traffic is being accommodated through bypasses and detours, which will lead to slower traffic flow. Thus, I would like to appeal to all motorists to drive with extreme caution and plan their trips well in advance to avoid delays. So when motorists are traveling on the road between Usakos and Karibab, please slow down, adhere to all the road signs, because this road will be under construction during the festive season as well.
Hileni, briefly walk us through how the RA gears up for the potential road accidents and emergencies that might happen during this very busy period. And also, just to tie in on that, talk to us about how you coordinate with other organizations like emergency services to ensure quick responses to accidents. Okay,
as I've mentioned, the road safety campaigns, it's a collaborative effort between many different entities. The Roads Authority, our mandate is to construct roads and to maintain them, ensure that they're safe. You've got the National Road Safety Council responsible for public education. You've got MVA, who's responsible for accident response. And we also have the Namibian police, or traffic department, who's responsible for law enforcement. So we come together as a group, and each entity make sure that they attend their mandate, and then we just coordinate. If there's an accident that happens, and obviously the MVA number must be called. So it's a collaborative effort. I can't speak on other entities' behalf, but from the Roads Authority, we also prepare and see how we can just make sure that we do this and it's a success.
Yeah. Perhaps, maybe somebody listening to this interview will go and say, well, we see this road campaigns year in, year out. How exactly do you gauge the effectiveness of these campaigns in terms of looking at something and saying, well, this is definitely working and we've seen an improvement in the reduction of, or in the incidences of accidents?
Okay, can you repeat that?
I'm saying we know that for a fact road safety campaigns is something that we see on a yearly basis, but how do you gauge its effectiveness to ensure that what you're doing is indeed having some sort of impact?
Okay, well, obviously, after every campaign, we come together as stakeholders and then we assess, we look at the number of accidents that happen during that period, and then we also assess and look the number of accidents that happens after that period. So the only thing that you can do is to really just, the only thing that will tell you that it's being successful is the reduction of accidents on certain roads, and that has happened. But then we all know that education is a continuous exercise. You cannot just have a once-off campaign, it has to be continuous. And in areas where we see that maybe the accidents have increased, then obviously we have to then increase law enforcement visibility in those areas. And just continue with education. Because like we say, it's supposed to be a collaborative exercise from us, those who are responsible to educate, but then also the road users themselves. I mean, that should be a responsibility of them as well. And we all know that a lot of accidents are head-on collisions. So that's where public education comes in, attitude. You have to try and change the attitude of drivers to not just take chances and to ensure that it's safe to overtake. So it's a continuous exercise. We do go back to the drawing board, but then we continue with public education. Yeah.
Lastly, Hileni, your advice to holidaymakers this coming season, and also just emphasize once again the importance of making sure that your car is indeed fit to be on the road. And I think in some instances we've seen accidents being caused by things that can be avoided. For example, people using or traveling with old tires or not using the road in an unselfish manner.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously it's very important to adhere to all traffic regulations when traveling, and motorists must make it a habit to make sure that the vehicle is fully registered, licensed, and roadworthy. Make sure that your tires, like you mentioned, are in a good condition. Make sure that your lights and everything is working. Obviously, we're not going to stop people from traveling at night, but if you do decide to travel at night, make sure that you reduce your speed according to the conditions of the road. And the most important thing is your attitude,
Absolutely.
Only overtake when it's safe to do so. And be considerate to other road users as well. And we just also want to appeal to the members of the public to join the road safety slogan, which is do the right thing and save lives. Everybody must be part of the solution so that we make sure that we have a very minimal accidents, or maybe just no accidents on our roads this coming festive season.
All right, Hileni, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for bringing us up to speed. Highly appreciated, and all the best.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, much obliged. That was Hileni Fillemon, the Corporate Communications Manager at Roads Authority, speaking to us about the work that is being done on some of the roads across the country, and also what is being done in terms of the upcoming holiday season.